All right, you guys ready?
Ready?
As I'll ever
You
be.
got hit record?
Oh God. I don't know. I felt nervous for this one.
What?
I don't know.
I'm kind of shy.
Okay, we're good.
All right, let's go. What's going on, everyone? This is Brupak Shakur, aka Vice.
What's up, everybody? Art here. Art makes media.
Brian,
You know it.
Welcome,
you know what it do.
and welcome back to the Bruin Podcast, Episode 3, where we're creating community connections through casual conversations. Do us a favor, subscribe to the show. It really helps our channel, Instagram, YouTube, all the social medias.
All that good stuff.
All right. What's everyone been up to?
I went to Brisbane.
Wait, what's
Australia.
Brisbane?
You went to
No
Australia in the
way.
past month, man?
Are you serious?
Yeah. I went there for like 2 days.
What?
That's a wait. You took a long ass flight just for 2 days?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't even tell us,
oh,
man.
I know. It was a little, quick little mission.
Okay.
Well, cheers to that.
All right.
You got to share some
Just like
pictures
that.
later.
Yeah.
Heard that. Cheers.
Oh, shit. I already drank.
It's all good.
That's bad luck, you know?
Ah, shit.
Oh.
Tastes like drop can, you know?
Yeah. The dent makes it authentic.
Yeah, our Art was in charge of bringing drinks today, and he dropped the thing.
Well, actually, the customer dropped the thing, and then I bought it when it was
The reduced pricing.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, back to Australia?
Yeah, Australia.
Australia,
Yeah, I don't
okay.
know. So if people don't know, so she's a flight attendant.
Oh,
I
did
get
not know that.
I get some benefits.
Oh, nice.
So she was working a long layover for 2 full days.
Okay.
In Brisbane, Australia. So she hit me up and was like, "Hey, you want to go?" I was like, "Sure."
I mean, why not, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
why not?
Free
So
flight.
yeah, the flight was it's not free. It's heavily discounted to
Okay.
where 2 days in Australia is fine. And then
Okay.
also she
Is it one guess only? Your sister has?
yeah.
you trying to get on that?
I
huh?
mean, we can do a podcast in
Yeah.
Australia, right?
I don't know.
Future-
I
future
mean,
goals?
she has like these like buddy things, but we gotta get set up for that. But
Okay.
I mean, maybe who knows? I'll ask her.
That'd be sick.
Huh.
But yeah, and what was nice about it, I know like Australia seems pretty far, but it was a 14-ish hour flight, 13 and a half hour flight there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was flying business class because I got like a free upgrade.
Ooh, all right.
So
Wait, so
uh,
what's business again? Business first class?
yeah,
still,
so there's
or-
like first class, but then like United doesn't have like a first class. They have like a business
Okay.
class, which is like
yeah, it goes
pretty much.
first and then business, right?
yeah, I don't know. I think it's different for airline to
And then
airline.
economy.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Or coach.
yeah, but they call theirs business Polaris something.
Hmm.
So on the way there, it was like a red eye anyway. So we left at night, and the seat could fully lay down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I mean, no problem. I was like,
You're taking a
sleeping.
selfie and reclining?
Yeah. that's-
For the
yeah, they
gram.
give you like a comforter, like a blanket, a
What?
pillow, memorable pillow.
Wait, comforter like a thick ass?
Like a Casper?
Yeah, like it's not like super thick, but it's like it's like a
Thick with how many C's?
like maybe just one,
Just one to see?
just one.
Just one C? One C?
Wait,
one C.
is it one of those you can shut the door?
No.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not that.
That's like first class.
yeah,
man.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
That's
First
like
class, yeah.
Emirates,
Yeah.
like flying around the world first class type of thing.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, so cruised out there, had a good time.
What did you do out there?
Yeah, what do you do in Australia for 2 days?
Did you even plan for that, or was it just like, let's just do whatever?
Well, actually, my sister has a friend out there, so we actually connected with her.
Oh, nice.
And she took us over to the Gold Coast, which is like a beach area. Had this really nice, I guess, brunch at this bakery.
The three of you?
Yeah, the three of us. I guess I could tell everybody what it is, right? Maybe that would be nice in case anyone wants to go. It's called the Paddock Bakery in Brisbane,
okay.
near the Gold Coast. Yeah,
Okay.
What did your brunch look like?
looked like a black coffee, cold brew. And I actually didn't get like a brunch food. I got like I got a
That's
chicken
it?
sandwich.
I got a chicken sandwich.
Whoa! All
It
right.
was huge, dude.
You gotta send that later. We'll just throw it up.
Yeah.
We'll
Put an
throw-
egg on
just
it.
gotta- you
That's
gotta throw it.
brunch.
You gotta throw it up on screen when you cut it in
You know
later.
what
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also got like a bomb ass cookie and like this hazelnut donut thing. So that's cool. Went to this cool distillery, super bomb, like cocktails. Drank some gin.
Okay.
Oh, it's a gin distillery.
It's actually like everything.
Oh,
So
okay.
they had like vodka, gin, and whiskey.
Ooh.
Pretty much. Yeah, those three.
Nice,
So
What did you personally order?
I got some gin drinks. So I got like some more refreshing citrusy stuff. You know, it was in the middle of the day, so didn't want nothing too heavy. Something light.
Fair.
Yeah, and then we checked out the beach. The beach was cool. It was a cooler day, but I didn't go in because I don't swim very well, and also
Wait, do you know how to swim, Mark?
like sort of. I've
Enough
been,
to live, right? Enough to live
for a little bit.
for a little
Enough
bit.
to live
Wait,
for a little
you
bit.
can you tread water?
I cannot not in a pool. In the saltier ocean, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, so describe the water. Is it similar to San Diego or is it like more Hawaii?
It's definitely more similar to San Diego. So it's not super clear or anything like that. But it's not as like dark as ours though. So it's kind of like in between.
Okay.
It felt like San Diego though. Weather wise and water temperature wise. I hear there's sharks there though, so I wasn't.
You didn't want to.
Yeah, I wasn't
test
trying
the
to test
waters.
that. But, I'm not trying to test the waters. But yeah, no, it was cool. Walked around, saw like sunset, and then checked out the city. Ate food. Next day, like did some nightlife stuff. Actually,
Like you
really-
went clubbing and
no, we didn't go clubbing or anything like that. But we went to like this dope, like huge, like brewery place. And it was like under a bridge.
What?
Yeah. Here's a picture. Sorry if y'all can't see it, but let me try to describe it for
describe
you.
the picture.
But if you see it on YouTube, you
Yeah.
can see this picture because Jason's gonna edit it in later, right?
Yeah.
Show me how to do
boy.
that.
Yeah, yeah. You just plunk it in, man. It's easy.
All right, hold on.
Oh damn, your pants are off in that picture, Hart.
Hey, that wasn't for you.
I thought it was a shark for a second.
Oh, it's a shark, all right.
Baby shark.
Weird. I don't know where the picture's at. Oh, I went to the museum. Yeah. Hold
Imagine
on,
if
let me
you could
I'm
make
like
it
going
move
through
like
time
that.
right now. I'm trying to remember. I went to the museum. I went to like a church. Ate some pho because.
Oh what?
Yeah. I mean,
How's Australian pho?
the sauces are different. They didn't have like regular sriracha. They did have hoisin sauce.
Okay.
though.
Yeah, they gotta have the.
Yeah. I asked for their satay and it looked different. It was like more like mushy and not like chili oil looking.
Oh.
It was interesting.
Was the meat different? Like the options?
Options were pretty similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can get it like with the tripe and the
Kangaroo.
Yeah.
kangaroo.
Yeah. No, they didn't have.
Kangaroo's all right.
Yeah.
I've had a kangaroo burger before.
Yeah, Crazy Burger.
Is it
Crazy
gamey?
burger,
Yeah.
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 I don't remember.
Crazy Burger is the best place if you want like exotic
Like
meats.
exotic
Yeah.
animals to eat,
like crocodile.
Ostrich.
Yeah.
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 like endangered species list.
Now it is right.
Bald eagle.
Rhino.
Hey man, that's part of my bucket list. Like
to
a
eat an endangered animal.
no, not that.
Cut
Well,
this out.
no, it's the reverse Moses, where I have to eat 2 of every animal.
Oh.
I'm pretty good on that list though. So yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went to. It's called Felons Brewing.
Oh, that looks like Brooklyn.
Yeah,
on
so
the
there's this
background,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like a bridge, and you can see
Oh,
the
yeah,
skyline,
yeah.
and then you're like sitting like right on the
That's a
on the
nice
water.
view.
Nice.
That's a nice view.
You're sitting on the water.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
That's like sitcom,
Drinking.
like a sitcom
And
background.
it's like super cracking out there.
I heard there's a big Filipino community out there as well in Australia.
Did
you see-
Yeah,
there's a big Asian community over there.
actually,
Asian, yeah.
I have. Yeah, I did see a lot of Asians. I wasn't sure if they're like tourists or not. But then like sometimes you hear them speaking, they have like an Aussie accent. You're like, oh, wow,
How did that
Does
sound?
that do anything for you, Art?
just a little bit.
How did that sound though? Can you do a good Australian?
No, I can't, mate.
Nar.
I can't do an Australian accent. I can say mate.
Mate.
You know what I'm saying?
Mate.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
No worries. I don't even know if they say that.
No, it's something else. I don't know. There's a term for that.
Did you eat anything like crazy or out of the norm?
Shrimp.
Shrimp?
Like a prawn pizza.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yo.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
I mean, usually I have to make that myself, but you know.
Yeah. Other than that, no. We wanted to hold koalas and stuff, but you have to book early for that because the koalas get booked out. And I think that's the only place in Australia where you can actually physically hold and carry one, or like pet and touch one. Otherwise, you just kind of have to stare.
Like was it like a zoo?
Yeah, so it's
setting?
kind of like a zoo setting, and but then they invite you over, and I guess there's like a few koalas there that will they'll let you hold and
Mhm.
carry like a baby.
Mm.
Was trying to do that, but
Did you ask for
ran out
consent?
of reserve. Huh?
You asked for consent?
Hey, of course. Always. Always. But no, I didn't because I didn't get to see them. But if I was there, I would ask for consent for sure.
Yeah.
You see any
Wait,
wild
are we talking
animals?
about koalas?
Yeah, koalas.
Okay, wait. Never mind.
Hold up.
Mm.
But yeah, so I mean, that's on the next bucket list. I'd go back.
Did you see any wild animals while out there? Crocodiles, kangaroos?
No, I didn't.
Huntsman spiders that are like this big.
No, it's actually like really city-ish. Because we're like in the city, because their hotels are like, the hotels that they get for the flight attendants have to be in like a city area where they can kind of get around and do stuff if they're there for like 2 days.
Yeah.
They don't want to stick them in like the boonies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's when you get to more of the boony stuff is where you get the whole stereotype where everything's trying to kill you in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy though? I did see a ladybug on the plane.
Oh, on the plane.
Yeah.
That's good luck.
But I was like, oh man, they're very strict on like importing things from other countries here. I was like, I hope this ladybug doesn't ruin their ecosystem.
Art's like,
Yeah, I didn't want to kill it, but I took a picture of it though.
Now you have proof. You got to delete that because
Yeah.
now it's here in the U.S.
well, since we're talking about like animals and everything, I actually went to the safari park for the first time.
The first time.
Yeah, have you guys been?
Wait, you've never been?
I've never been. It's always the zoo, and then after that,
Okay, wait. When you say zoo, because there's like 2 zoos here,
so there's the San Diego Zoo, which is in the
World
Balboa
famous.
area,
Balboa, yeah.
world
Yeah.
famous, right?
and then there's the one in
Safari
Escondido.
Park, where it's removed in the boonies in Escondido, right?
Yeah.
So I went there for the first time. We celebrated, I think it was Mother's Day, and we
Oh,
went
okay.
Nice.
siblings, significant others, our parents, and I think one thing that I really appreciated was the pricing for things, like
Really?
What do you mean?
popcorn,
Oh,
the concession stands, because they
So
were
it wasn't
closer.
like a crazy ripoff.
No, they weren't like
it's still kind of like up there, but it's not like Disneyland.
$6 for a pretzel, $6 for a popcorn. I feel like that's fair
That's fair.
compared to Disneyland.
Yeah, compared to other
Some
like parks and
ballparks,
stuff.
right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's like $10 for a large at the theaters, right? So it's
Mhm.
like, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
And then we went on this. I think my favorite ride was a tour. I think at any park, I just like just sitting down and just
Seeing it all.
seeing it all, getting the history, having someone that is leading the group that's high energy.
Oh, you went on a tour.
Yeah, they took
Like
us
a
on
3-hour
this trap.
tour.
Yeah.
Gilligan? No. Anyway,
No, I got you. I was like, yeah, I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. A
shows.
3-hour tour.
You guys remember watching that though when you were like younger, like 5 a.m.?
No,
Yeah,
that
every time.
was
Every
high
time,
school.
yeah.
That was before high school.
Yeah.
Every
I was
morning
like a kid, dude.
before I went. Yeah.
Huge crush on Ginger and Marianne.
Oh, and Marianne and the professor.
No.
Isn't that all the women on the show?
Well, it wasn't
No,
the
there's
older
a-
lady.
Yeah, she's the
Okay.
What's her
rich,
name?
wealthy one.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. Yeah.
I'm not a gold digger, so I mean, I wasn't.
You don't like the mature art?
I
Tour.
mean, only in Vegas.
Save that for the next episode.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Are you?
No, but have you guys? When's the last time you guys gone to the safari park?
Like before the pandemic, like 2019,
Oh, damn.
I think. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I actually got to go there for work when I was working with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and a coworker went out there because we were talking to them about potential, like as a potential job site for our youth. So
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, so that was probably the last time. Now they gave us a little. We got in the back, talked business, and then they gave us a little tour of the new stuff, and then we were kind of chilled for a little bit, but that was pretty much it.
It's a big park too.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
feel like it's more
Yeah.
spaced out than the zoo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got kangaroos there.
I didn't see the kangaroos.
Oh, there's an Australia thing there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang. No.
Do you see the elephants?
Elephants?
Because like they have a big exhibit and like there's a part where like you can go around back and like kind of, you know, pet them or whatever.
I don't remember seeing the elephants, but I remember seeing the white rhinos and then the giraffes.
Didn't one just die?
I think they have one left or something. Like
Yeah.
the last
Rhino?
one.
I think
Is it on Earth?
I think it's the last one because I know there was a post or something I saw where like one of them
In the
died.
wild, yeah.
Mhm.
In the wild, they're kind of gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what they're trying to do is like Jurassic Park, where they're gonna create these white rhinos,
Well, yeah, just breed them with like regular rhinos.
And they use frog DNA and stuff like that.
something like that, and they turn into a dinosaur.
Because that's how genetics work.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
well, one thing that before I forget, shout out to my brother-in-law Marvin,
Sure.
Crystal, Brian. They helped with this light setup from planning it out, giving some tips and advice. Right now, for those that are watching the pod, we have this hexagon lighting system at the top.
It's way brighter.
It's way brighter. We're more in HD in person.
Yeah, you'll see all the blemishes.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys for helping with the lighting.
For those of us listening, it does not affect you at all.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know what? It gives us a different kind of energy, though. I feel
Yeah,
like,
I feel awake.
I
I
feel
feel,
like
awake.
it's a real studio now. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't like be sleepy in here because it's so bright.
I think what was it when we first came here and we were setting up, Jason had like the regular light on, so we were just used to that. And then I asked Jason's like, hey, can you turn on the new lights just so we can get, our settings and all that? And me and Art just like a flashbang. We're
Yeah.
just, what's going on?
Brian started melting like that guy in Logan. When they put the sun on him.
Yeah. I'd say it's more Indiana Jones when he saw in the.
Dude, I just watched that this week. Indiana Jones with it's the one where he
Shia LaBeouf?
he puts the his hand into someone's heart.
Oh, that's the one with Short Round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kalima.
Kalima.
Man, those were classic.
Yeah.
You gonna see the new one at the end of the month?
There's a new
No
one.
way. There's a new
Yeah.
one. Who's in the new one?
I actually saw the
Dude.
trailer for it.
Yeah, it's Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
who else is in it? They always have someone.
There's like a girl. It's like a.
It's supposed the girl's supposed to be like his goddaughter or
Yeah.
niece or something like that.
But they do have some OGs, like actually from that one. I think you watched that one
Oh,
dude with the beard and the
Sean
mustache.
Connery?
No, it's
is
he's
Sean
like I
Connery
don't know.
dead?
He's like a Middle Eastern guy, the thicker Middle Eastern dude.
I know who you're talking about,
Yeah.
but I don't know the name because I suck with
Yeah.
names.
Wait, which?
I don't know if it was that one. I think it was the one when he was like fighting the Nazis, though.
When is he not
Oh.
fighting the Nazis?
Does he fight the Nazis all the time?
Yeah, dude, that's the whole thing with Indiana Jones.
Oh.
It's like him because in the beginning, like especially with
That's Captain America.
Sound of
yeah,
Music.
they both not only one person can fight the Nazis. A lot of people can fight the Nazis.
And Frank.
Whoa. She hid from the Nazis. That's different. But yeah, Dial of Destiny. It's coming out the end of the month, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Crystal Skull, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I still enjoyed it for what it is. I know a lot of people kind of like aren't with it or whatever, but
Are you excited to watch it?
not really so much excited just because I like Indiana Jones is like one of those series that I loved growing up because it had that sense of adventure and like all this cool stuff happening and like that. But
It was like the original National Treasure kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, I could kind of see that.
Minus Nick Cage.
Hey man, Nick Cage is a treasure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So she would grow his hair out like Con Air.
Yeah, Nick Cage is actually still pretty active. He's gonna be. I think he has a cameo in like Dead by Daylight now. That's a game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he's still acting.
It was a curfew.
Oh, he's still like he's gotten to the point in his career where like he's doing a lot more fun movies and stuff like that. Like,
Not so serious movies anymore,
Yeah.
right?
no, but like I still enjoy him and what he does in that. Like my favorite movie that he's still in it is The Color of Purple. So
The Color Purple?
yeah, it's a
Wait,
okay.
Wait, like with.
or not. Wait, not. I'm mixing it
I was
up.
like, with Whoopi Goldberg?
The Color of Space.
Oh,
The
okay.
Color of Space. That's what it was. Shit. That's what. What was that? No,
which is a
no,
good movie.
No,
Yeah,
because
that's
the,
a good movie, but I don't
But
think
I was like, I don't remember Nicolas Cage in that one.
no.
he
The reason
comes out
why.
as Ghost Rider.
No, because in The Color of Space, there's a lot of purple because of Lovecraftian themes and stuff like that. So yeah.
I'm crying, man.
Oh man. Wait, what were you talking about?
The color purple.
I mean, before we started talking about movies.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. You started talking about Indiana Jones and we got on that.
Well,
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out what are you guys up to? What are you trying to do?
I know, but then
Safari
you're
Park.
talking about this zoo. You're
Safari
talking about the
Park,
zoo.
right? Oh, yeah.
You're talking about the zoo.
And then we got into this
Yeah.
tangent.
Yeah. I mean, that's how we do here, I guess.
So you're watching it? You watching it?
Watch what? Color Purple.
Dial of Destiny, Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah. I'll probably watch it. I've seen them
Yeah, we
all.
should just
So
all watch it.
yeah.
I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring the
We'll
gear.
set- we'll
Bring
set a-
podcast gear. We'll look at
Oh,
everything.
wait, are we gonna Mystery Science Theater this shit?
Yeah,
like we're just gonna like comment in the theater.
We get kicked out.
I know. See, that's why we got to go like an early morning show where it was just us.
No, we
Yeah.
just need a hookup, like a manager that works there that can just
Yeah.
let us pre-screen like 6 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. We don't, or we just can just enjoy it without having to do this.
Yeah. Did you know Randy's Donuts is open in San Diego?
What is Randy's Donuts?
Fixture on top of their store is like Randy's Donuts.
I know.
Oh
I've never seen,
Am I the only one that?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Man, I would have thought out of all people, you would know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Foodie spot. I mean, Art's a
What do you
foodie.
mean, you people?
What's your favorite donut then?
What is that? Maple.
Maple.
Yeah.
Oh, you like a
Maple
maple
bar?
I just like
Maple
maple,
bar,
bar,
yeah.
maple,
Okay.
maple round, or maple.
Yeah.
I like Jellyfield sometimes,
Jellyfield is cool.
but I like the blueberry cake donuts. Those are my favorite.
Those are
Berry
good.
cake. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I feel like when there's too much stuff on top,
It's a little bit too much.
yeah, it's like,
I'm a simple guy. I like
Yeah.
glazed donuts.
It's like
now
Or
you're
having
the
a
chocolate,
donut.
you know.
now
chocolate
you're having
glazed.
a donut and cookies.
Chocolate or glazed, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I know it's been like this for the past 3 episodes, but past 3 episodes we've been doing like pretty much the height of my season. So like every weekend I've just been out doing shoots. Like today I have to go. I have to do a wedding anniversary shoot, and I think Elfin Forest. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
is that? Didn't something happen there too?
No, he's been shooting there, Elfin Forest.
I feel like there was like
I know what you're
some kind
talking.
of,
I know
some-
what you're talking about. Like Quest Haven and Elfin Forest has like some urban legends and stuff about like.
No, I thought someone really like got hurt there recently or something.
Oh, recently?
or
Oh,
like
okay.
or like got kidnapped or something
Oh wow.
from Elfin. But
I don't know. Well, I mean, it is a kind of big. I can kind of see that happening, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's on the way to like Lake Hodges. You remember what happened at Lake Hodges?
mm,
Yeah, like way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one of your in our group text. You sent us that shoot you did for that birthday party with a sushi.
Oh,
It was like an extravagant birthday. Was it birthday?
it was a double birthday.
Double birthday.
One of them was like turning 60. It was like one of the uncles or whatever, and like one of them was like I think 21.
Mm-hmm.
It was like her 21st birthday.
dang.
But yeah, like that family, like it's become one of those things where like I've become like a family photographer for like a bunch of people, and this is like one. They're Vietnamese, and they have like a huge family, like with
Yeah,
like Asian
yeah.
families of huge. This is a huge family and stuff like that. So they had this whole thing, and they're pretty well off too. Because when I got the address, I'm like, man, this is like
How big is their yard or their backyard?
it has a
Just
pool.
curious.
It has a pool. It has a tennis court. It's
tennis
got-
court?
Dang.
Yeah, it's a huge backyard,
Jeez.
man. It's a huge backyard.
That's like a
yeah. Like I mean, I'll probably send once Jason learns how to overlay pictures, I'll send him the picture later so you guys can see. But like, it was like a huge spread. It's basically like how can I describe this? It was like an 8-foot table, like
Oh.
It has
Full of, like,
a bunch of
sushi.
sushi rolls,
Yeah.
right? Like as big as this table, or even bigger.
it's bigger than that, dude.
bigger than this. And
like a
Brian
table.
showed us a picture
Yeah.
of
It's like 8 feet.
this sushi roll. Maybe I think it was like a rainbow roll or something with gold flakes on it.
Yeah. Some of the sushi has
yeah.
like gold flakes and stuff like that. And yeah, and then of course being Viet, there was like a ton of Hennessy everywhere. So
VSOP.
yeah, that one too. Yeah, I'll show the pictures later.
all types of Hennessy.
Yeah, so it's been stuff like that. Like it's what was it? Yeah, so I have like the wedding anniversary today, and then I have a portrait shoot tomorrow. So it's like chilling out a little bit because I only have one per day. Like for the past couple of weeks, it's been like 2, maybe 3 per like weekend and stuff like that. So it's been really busy. But I'm looking forward to like get it since it's like easing off now. Like I kind of want to do stuff by myself because what happens is usually like my weekends. I have like the reverse of everybody's week. You know, everyone works during the week, chills on the weekends.
Yeah.
I go hard on the weekends, like just going out doing shoots and stuff,
Yeah.
and then I just chill during the week because I have
That's
to
like
like
the
edit
editing.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Jason knows how editing is.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it.
Welcome
love it,
to the
though.
live. Yeah, welcome to the live.
Now that we're talking about editing,
Yeah.
it's one of those like, all right, so we're shooting an episode, and I'm just editing, and once I get past the post editing, and I'm listening to things, I'm listening to things on my headphones,
Yeah.
on the TV live. I'll walk around the neighborhood, just testing it out visually, audio. And what I realized when I got into my headphones, it was only picking up on one side, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on?"
Oh, it only recorded mono RL?
Yeah.
No, so I think
didn't-
it was something in the editing where I went back and opened up a new tab and just dragged that clip into into that spot, and I looked at the settings. And then I changed it to stereo.
Yeah, stereo.
And after that, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Yeah. So
I give you props because like again I can do video editing and stuff, but I just hate it because like, it's a lot of like repetition, like making sure things right. Like with a photo, it's like I can look at it, whatever, I can come back to it. But like video, you have to look at everything and listen to it. Like you can't, you can't just chill.
no.
Yeah.
And then even after editing the video, we have the clips for the Instagram.
Yeah, you have to
Small
find.
clips.
Yeah,
So
you have to find
so
clips.
watching it again
to
find which
clips.
clips to use as well, and then narrowing it down from there.
Yeah, because like your process is like you just kind of what is it? Like you do one playthrough to listen for one thing, specifically. Okay, because like when I got to that point when I used to do like a lot of video editing, like I would try and get as much in within one listen because like
It's hard to do that because when you do one round, you're kind of tired at the end.
yeah
Or when, like if you're cutting it so many times and you're just like, oh shoot, like that's why the origin story, it was a 3-hour track, and I was like, oh man, I'm
yeah
tired.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Just try to get that AI plug-in.
Man, now it's gonna be like worse than it already is.
Yeah, does it?
I went to
Check its work.
Yeah.
I went to the Cairo this past week.
The
You guys-
Cairo, what
yeah,
is that?
Chiropractor. So
Oh.
chiropractor.
I was like, you went to Egypt, dog?
I wish I can't pull a vacation like our 2-day vacation shit.
Yeah.
But I went to Cairo. It was pretty cracking.
You just want to say it just for that joke, right?
No, so going to the Cairo now, I appreciate it now when I'm in my late 30s. I wish it was more of like a maintenance thing because when I first went, shout out to Dr. Brittany. She has her own practice in the Claremont area.
Okay.
And so when I first went through the process, she did an initial assessment, then she did all the cracking. It's so funny because Dr. Brittany is maybe this tall, maybe Nadine's height, right?
Like,
And-
like 5 foot.
5 foot.
5 foot nothing?
5 foot.
4'12".
So, and so she was like, hug yourself, and then she's jumping on me like this, cracking my back,
Jumping on you?
jumping on me, pulling my leg back.
Wow, there it is.
You and so everything's cracking,
You got
and she even cracks my neck, and I'm just like laughing the whole time because it's just.
I was wondering. I
fun
was like, I gotta ask you what
experience.
kind of noises you make. Do you ever like get one like a good one? You're like, ugh.
No, like nah.
Or do you get when you're like,
Why he sound like that? Why he sound like
or
that?
you get when you're like, brr.
No, you know what's funny? I'm pretty aware, but it's hard not to laugh. That's one thing I can't hold is laughter. But one thing that I do is I don't have coffee or food in the morning because my sessions are usually in the morning.
Oh, that way it doesn't get your gut
Yeah,
going,
because she's
yeah.
making me bend over, stretch, and do
Yeah.
all these things,
Yeah,
and it's just ready to,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like a toothpaste roll,
exactly. But once I finished that first initial assessment and she did all the cracking, like I felt like lighter on my feet. I was like, I needed this.
I feel like I need that.
You should go.
And yeah, just good to go.
I want to do acupuncture too.
Really,
Yeah, just try all the things.
kind of want to do that cupping.
You wanna-
Cupping's pretty good.
Cupping.
You guys gonna,
I gotta get
Yeah, I gotta have the cupping.
All right, Snapple fact. The next time you call something as American as apple pie, you might want to consider the fact that neither apple pies nor apples originally came from America. Did you guys know that?
It's like Germany or something, right?
I mean, it makes sense.
Apples are, in fact, native to Asia.
Ah, yeah.
And the first recorded recipe for apple pie was actually written in England.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, let's go to Julian later, guys.
I know. Oh, dude, what's your favorite
So good.
Julian pie? What's your favorite Julian pie? I go standard, like the
Yeah.
crumble. I
Yeah,
like the
You
crumble
can't go
though.
wrong with the classic.
Yeah.
But I'll try the other stuff.
I
It's just
really like-
expensive now.
Yeah, I really like the that apple cider stuff. It tastes really good, but it is pretty pricey.
Oh, they sell it in the fridge.
Yeah, like the jugs.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet too, right? This past weekend, I went to my 20-year reunion.
And
Class of 2003, Mare Mesa High School.
yeah, we old.
So I think the cool thing was for this reunion, it was a 2-part reunion where first part was campus tour,
Oh,
and then everyone met up at L. Smith at night. So, just party, socialize, catch up, all those things. And when we first got into the parking lot, we got onto the parking lot of Mare Mesa High, in front of the admin building. People just started trickling in, one by one into the parking lot, and it's one of those like, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
people recognize each
Yeah,
other and stuff. Yeah.
and that's the crazy part, because my fear was, oh, they're not gonna remember me. None of my close friends actually went to either events. And so I was like, man, it's just me and Nadine. We're just probably gonna, talk to each other this whole time. But everyone knew of each other in some kind of capacity. Like, oh shit, I've known you since junior high, since elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we first got into the parking lot, we met this faculty member. Her name was Barbara, and she led us into the admin building. But before we got into the admin building, there was a swarm of bees that just came out of the bush out of nowhere. So
What?
What the heck?
it was a swarm. Like, you saw the sky just filled with bees.
Indiana Jones booby
What
trap.
the heck,
Yeah.
dude?
And so everyone was like, what are those bees? Are those flies? And so everyone ran back into their cars.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
They must have been migrating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
then-
thing.
And
Looking
then
for a new honey.
Looking for a new.
something sweet.
Yeah.
But we went into the admin building. I spent most of my time in the office. Not most of my time. I think a good majority of my time. I used to get kicked out of my Tagalog class.
Yeah.
You guys ever take any?
Yeah.
Tagalog class for
Tagalog class.
RB was an after school thing.
Oh, what?
No, it actually became a in-school thing
Maybe-
after
After
you
I
left.
graduated. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we
Why was it-
petitioned for it. and
Yeah. Why was it an
got
after school thing? It was like a.
Because it was like an extra. Because it wasn't a formal class yet, so it was like
they didn't
like
have,
an
like, a
extra
seat.
credit kind of thing.
Yeah, it was actually kind of
Yeah.
like they were kind of testing it out to see
Yeah.
interest. They're trying to gauge interest and like also more importantly, find a teacher that was like
we
dedicated.
we took the one from Mount Carmel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, she worked both schools, but
Yeah.
Do you remember her name?
Bini Bining Katibog. Well,
Yeah.
she got married, and I don't remember
Oh, yeah.
her ginang.
Ginang and Ginong, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like
It's like Mrs., yeah.
Yeah.
instead of Miss. Yeah, I
Bini
forgot
Bining.
her new last name, but
Yeah. Katipo got to remember though.
yeah,
Yeah. Shout outs to her wherever she is now.
Nice.
no. Put up with a lot.
I feel like
wow, you get too many Filipinos in a room, man.
Dude, I feel like there's a pattern. I don't know what it is. Maybe we feel too comfortable with Filipino teachers.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Czar. I know we gave him a hard time as well. But I remembered,
It's high school, man. Like
it was high school. I was also going through some shit. So like I said, I didn't care about school. So I and going back to this story about being in the admin office, I spent a lot of my time there because he'd be like, Jason, out. And then you would have like maybe a handful of students at the office from his class.
oh, just from his class?
And it's always they would always radio it in, and you'd have the security guard. He would have a royal blue jacket, right, like a line jacket, and he would escort us to the office. And he knew the drill. Everyone that got kicked out,
Yeah.
they were going there, in and out. But shout out to him because when we graduated, I actually apologized. I apologized and I thanked him for everything he did for me and for everything he put up.
Yeah.
I actually gave him a hug too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he thought I was serious or if I was messing around again. But I tried adding him later on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And he's a little bit older than what he used to be.
Of course, yeah.
And so I added him out and he didn't add me back. So I was like,
Dang.
man, he still remembers me then.
Or he just doesn't know how technology works.
Yeah. And so I remember being in so I spent my time in the office, vice principal's office too, for this fight. I'll talk about the fight later.
So you're the bad boy, huh?
Like I said, there was just so much. I was just every little button you're trying to push in high school. Then you go back home and you're dealing with all this other stuff. It's just like, don't mess with me. I'm just trying to do what I wanted. Like I'm just trying to focus on the classes that I actually like. I wasn't one of those kids that, hey, let me get your lunch money, pick on everyone. But it's just like when people picked on me, I was like, don't do that,
Yeah.
I also went there sometimes just to get out of classes and just go to the nurse's office. Because if you go to the nurse's office and you just say, oh, my stomach hurts, you could just sleep there all day. So we went to the admin office, headed into the media room, gaming room. They have a whole gaming room dedicated to like the PS5s, the PC players.
It's like now?
Now, so
That's wild.
picture it's as big as, I want to say, maybe this house, to be honest, like from one wall to the next, and computers, PS5s, and then on the wall it says sponsored by Nanoleaf.
Oh.
Nanoleaf is I think it's the lights.
the LED lights.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so
Wow.
Barbara, she was talking about how, gaming is a professional sport now.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be. It's in the works if it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
What is that? The MLG, right? Major League Gaming.
You guys have a game room at RB or anything new that all of a sudden they came out?
I haven't been there since I left or something. I haven't been there in a long time.
Okay.
Game room. I don't. No, yeah, I haven't been back there. I mean, the only time I was there was like maybe a year after I graduated because my sister had to do. Do you remember the physics boat races?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Physics boat races. What was that like?
You never had that?
Oh, we had I think it was physics car races.
Oh, what?
You go down a ramp and you put you can use as much weight as you want. I forgot what the end goal was, but
Try to be faster than everybody,
something
maybe.
like that.
Yeah, for physics, you had to build a boat because it's literal physics. You know,
Buoyancy.
like the AP physics ones had to what was it? They had, I think the difference between AP physics and regular physics was AP physics had to hold, I think, 2 people, I think.
Oh yeah,
Or something like that.
I was in the regular one, so we had to
Yeah,
put
I
the
was never in
smallest,
an AP.
skinniest person in the group
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, my sister's boat, I helped with my sister's boat a lot. I think we called it Night Boat, like Knight Rider.
Okay.
And it made it really easy because you could make a theme for your boat or whatever. So
nice.
we painted it black and we had the red stripe and we had Kit in the back,
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was actually just talking about this with my cousin the other day.
Night Rider?
No,
Oh, okay.
boats. No,
Boats.
the physics boats actually.
Are they going through it right now or?
No, it was because I don't know what we were talking about, but we were just talking about some kind of science. Oh, I think biology, and I was like, nah, I like physics a little bit better. And then we were talking about the boats, and then my group kind of cheated. We would steal the extra pieces of wood to make
Oh
it
yeah,
more
because
sturdy.
you have a material limit too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty similar then.
yeah.
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 You're like, wow. I was like, who would throw this away? This is a good piece of wood. Anyways,
So back to gaming.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
it's interesting now that I look at it, because remember when we used to grow up, well, you can't
Yeah.
get a career playing video games all day. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
now.
now.
Sony.
Yeah. Well, now it's saturated too.
Oh yes. I remember when I was in FedEx, I used to deliver to the Sony. I don't know if it's the headquarters or one of their facilities. And he like, hey, you want to come in? Come real quick. We're just playing video games right now. And I was like, oh shoot! We're testing out this. I don't even know what it was at the time, but I think the launch date was set for a year out after that.
Oh, dang.
And I was like, man, this is cool. Now it's more supported. You can today. I feel like you can almost do whatever you want to whatever you have a passion in.
Pretty much. I mean, as long as you could put an ad on something, you can make money off
Yeah.
of it. You know what I mean? So
Same thing with so after this gaming room, we headed into this media room, which I was like a little kid in a candy store because this media room, it's like, what is it? Like in the news, you know how like you're stepping onto this podium, you have have the newscasters there. There's like a green screen behind, or maybe some kind of background. The lights like this, and all these wires in the background. And I was like, dude, I want this podcast room to be to look like this, or even in a bigger setting. Because when I stepped in, they had the industrial cameras, big box ones, where you'd have to have a man at each camera, and swivel all that stuff. But I thought that was cool to see. I was never in I guess the media class, whatever. But I was like, I don't think we had all this. Just looking back, how about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I remember the media room. I went in there a couple times, but again, I couldn't get in the class, right? Floral design instead. But yeah, it was cool. But I actually utilized a lot of the media stuff in college. That's where I rented everything for free, and that was fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah. Were you in photo in high school?
Nope. I didn't get like I said before.
It's hard to get into that class, man.
Yeah, I didn't get into photography until college.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the most I think I got, like, that I made use of our school was they had an animation class as elective, so that was fun. And then
like computer animation and
no, this was like traditional animation. So you had the cameras, and like you had to draw like old school Disney, like, you know, page by page
flip.
kind of thing.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
flip. Yeah, and you had to, you know, set your camera settings at like 24 frames per second, so that way your animation would go. And it was still like at that time when I was in high school, it was like early 2000s, so they're still using like 90s tech. So like we would, as part of the class, we had to bring in like our own VHS to kind of record.
Oh, VHS.
Yeah, we had to bring our VHS to record.
So describe what a VHS is, Brian. Not everyone knows what's up with a VHS.
Those big ass cassettes, you know, like
what's cassettes now?
Yeah, what are cassettes even?
Don't act like you guys don't know.
No, you gotta explain
I mean,
it to
like,
the you know
Gen Z.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Well, in the age before streaming, we had what was called physical media. Physical media is still around, just not as prevalent because streaming, downloading, whatever. But VHS was one of those containers. Like it was about 12 by 4?
12 by 3, 12 by 4.
Yeah. Like a big ass block of magnetic tape in it that you would watch your movies on, and then.
Well, if y'all ever watch Stranger Things,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, there
you know, like
See, I was like, there's media that shows that. Yeah, it's still around, you know.
Do you guys remember? Now that we're on this topic, do you remember your first cassette that you purchased?
No, I don't. I don't even know if I
bootlegged
purchased.
all mine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I did like the janky. Like I bought a bunch of blank ones, and then I recorded them off the radio. You know what I mean? You record. You play the radio in one, then you got a boom box, and you hit the record on the boom box, and then it records through the speaker. Man,
Same thing for your ringtone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing. Just let it record.
Yeah, you just record it.
Record.
You have to like turn on the radio or like at the right time, or like have the CD or whatever, or you know, whatever media you had it on, and then play it, and then just like leave a message after the tone.
Yep.
And then
I hated when I was doing that, and then the broadcaster or whatever he would come.
Oh,
out.
yeah,
Now
you're
they
like,
cut
nah,
it
I gotta
short.
wait
No! I gotta wait till they play it again tomorrow.
Yeah. Now you just gotta find the song online, download it, put it on your phone. That's it. Easy now. Yeah.
honestly, I don't even use ringtones anymore. My phone's always on vibrate. That used to be just the biggest thing.
It's just standard for me now.
Yeah.
Like I remember like looking for certain songs.
Yeah.
What's that one Fabulous with Diddy?
There's a lot of songs
I Want
like
It
that.
All. Is that or was he? Was
that
Diddy
O-Town or
in there?
Oh no, wait.
I Want It All.
All right.
No, but looking for those songs. My first cassette that I can remember at least was you remember when Vanilla Ice was around?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This was the soundtrack to the Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Ninja
Yeah,
rap.
I had that, and I think they had singles at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think they released that as a single as well.
What was that? Warehouse Music?
Yeah, Warehouse Music.
Rest in peace, Warehouse.
Sam Goody.
Sam Goody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tower Records.
There it is.
So going from the media room, we went to the library.
Us old men.
I think the only
It's crazy. The libraries don't even have books anymore. They're all Kindle.
I
No, I'm just
know.
kidding.
No, libraries are still a thing.
I felt like the library is a little bit more empty and spacious now. Like it was weird seeing books off to one section and then the rest was kind of like, I didn't even
pretty
know
much
what was on that
media
side.
also.
Yeah. The only time I was in the library was I think when we would pick up our textbooks.
I remember that.
Before the
school and
semester-
stuff. Yeah,
semester.
before semester.
I feel like everyone went there to avoid people like messing with them when they were playing like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, all that stuff. Because
Well,
when you
yeah,
play
it's
at lunchtime,
perfect, yeah.
people mess with you.
Yeah.
Well, also it's like indoors. It's like a clean area. You don't want to get your cards like messed
Yeah.
up or
Food
whatever.
on them and stuff.
Yeah, and plus it's like a lot easier to hear because then like lunchtime gets
Yeah.
pretty loud.
Everybody going
that.
wilding
Yeah.
out.
I mean, most of my friends we didn't really care. We would play like on the lunch area right there
In like a shaded area or
at the spot, because like we basically owned that corner,
like-
so no one would like come
no
mess
one would
with
mess
us.
with you,
yeah,
right?
Because
Because everyone else would stand up too if they
yeah,
if they came
it's
up to you.
safety in numbers,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But like if we want to like more quiet, then yeah, I'd go
Our
to the
Asian
library.
ancestors that graduated from RB said that.
I mean, the only time I would hang out in the library is I hang out, or like whenever I had to get work done for the next class or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
Or like I need to print
Group
something.
project.
I'm surprised I feel like you're the type to finish all your work before coming to school. Because
No.
everyone's waiting for their to copy off you at school.
Well, I mean, like it would be that was also the lunchtime was the type where we would like collab info. It's like, okay, what was on the test today for like because I would have the class in the afternoon,
Yeah.
and then I would ask them, and then like if I had the class in the afternoon, they would ask me. So it's like, yeah, you had like most of the book smart people there, but in reality, we were just collabing together. Like just to kind of get intel on that. It's like, okay, so what was the answer? Is this on the test or that or whatever, And even though like I was book smart and all that, I was the type of book smart where like I could do it last minute. That kid that would just like do their book report with like 20 minutes before class and still get like a B or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's me.
I wish that was me.
Yeah, that's what contributed to a lot of my laziness, because it's like I could just do this then and still get the same result. I'm gonna keep doing it,
Yeah.
and then I would have to learn that later. That doesn't work in college.
I remember.
Well, depends. I guess which
Depends on the class.
college,
Depends.
because,
Well, it depends on the
yeah.
class. It depends on the class. Yeah.
Man, yeah, I would just get away with murder sometimes and just have one night and write an 8-page paper with like
that's-
5
no.
references and just stay up all night.
Yeah.
No, that was me. I feel like if you're in the social field, that's one of your strengths.
Yeah.
Because I remember one time I don't know if it was like reading the book or whatever the case was. I just read the question or whatever the prompt was, and I was just like, you know what? It was like last minute too. I was like, I have class in the next 12 hours or whatever. And I was like reading the prompt, and I'm like, all right, well, how does this experience relate to me in my real life? And then I just talk about my real life.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh shit, an A.
Yeah.
A lot of time, yeah. So
I mean, yeah, you talk about your real life, you throw in some terms that you learned, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Copy paste.
Bing, bang,
Good.
boom.
Yeah.
I don't even know if some of the teachers even. Really
I like getting
thorough
away, turning in late work for full credit. There was this one time. Oh man.
Wait, what?
late work for full credit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
See,
Yeah.
see, this is why I like, getting to know your college professors and stuff
Oh yeah. Yeah.
is great because
That's a life hack for college.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, get in with them because then, they think you're doing everything that you should be doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just goes in that whole thing. Like when you're personable and like them, you're more willing to give them slack than if you just don't know them at all.
Yeah. Yeah. But it wasn't even like she thought I turned in my paper. She legit, like, I went to Coachella. I was like, I brought my laptop. I was like, I'm going to do my paper here one day. Never did it.
Didn't
And I
do
was
it,
like,
yeah.
well, I'll figure it out when I get back. And then she goes, hey, Art, you know what's weird is I think I lost your paper. And I was like, really? What?
I spent.
I turned that
2
in to you.
weeks.
I turned what? And then she was like, yeah. Do you think you can just resubmit it to me or you can reprint it? And I was like, yeah. But I have like a lot of class today, so I'll get it to you tomorrow.
And tomorrow you're
Tomorrow.
like,
That day, I was like, da-da-da.
Slam some monsters.
There it is,
Yeah,
dude.
there it is. Yeah.
Turned it in. There we go.
Yeah.
Another A.
just talking about like how you're talking about trading information in last episode. You're talking about being an information broker. What was the biggest come up
What do you mean?
Because you said you would trade for things, or was it always money or
Barter system?
Well, yeah. Remember your
Services?
barter system?
Oh, I mean, the barter system was just like for
French
like,
fries.
Like, yeah,
it's
it's
mostly
mostly come up in that sense.
it's
was it
mostly
like a pan pizza from
yeah.
Pizza Hut?
Yeah. Cherry Coke.
well, because it's hard because like in high school, right? You're limited to what's there, right?
Mhm.
And in high school, like most of the like the broker stuff was like elementary school
Okay.
because that was when like my mom would like just push all the snacks or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
But like in high school, it's like I started to make a little bit more food for myself, or sometimes like my mom's one of those people is like I'll do something and then it's not good enough to her, so she'll remake it. So like I would make my own food, and then like when I get to like school, because like I always brought my lunch or whatever, and then I goes like I didn't make this. This is like better than what I did, but I was like, all right, I'll take it. I would always share with it with one of my other friends because like he liked the way like my mom made my sandwiches, so I'd split with him or whatever, and like he would like
Nice.
he'd give
I
me like
thought you
fries
bite,
or whatever.
I bite.
Yeah, you know.
like me in the middle,
Bite
like
together.
Lady in the Trap.
I mean, that may be how you guys share a sandwich. I don't
Brian's
share a
like,
sandwich like that.
good thing I brought spaghetti today.
Nah, I've always been kind of like a sandwich guy. Like if I have to bring,
Oh yeah, I love
art.
sandwiches, man.
Yeah,
Sandwiches all the time.
yeah, because I mean, like especially with like what was it, school? Sometimes if like you're just like socializing a lot, and then you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to eat.
Oh yeah.
Like it's hard if you have like a whole ass like thing or whatever. But with a sandwich, you can just eat it like on the thing, and like you just walk back to class or whatever.
You know what was good? Do you remember those salads in a cup?
Salads in a cup. I don't
It's
even
like-
remember salads.
Like a fruit salad, like a
No, it was like like a Caesar salad, and then it's in a cup.
I remember that. Yeah, that was.
Right?
I think.
Oh, you like those?
I at the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
you
yeah.
just
In
put it
Arby,
there
they
and
had
you
those at
shake 'em.
the. Yeah, they would sell them at the.
Like
What
a
is it?
kiosk kind of thing. No?
Well, it's like a because they would just have the stands or something like that. Like they would set those up.
I don't remember where I bought them, but I remember I'd get them every once in a while.
Well, do you remember like in what was it? Not the morning break or whatever like that. They would always have like the blue.
Oh
Kind of.
yeah, they were like those food cart things.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, it's like a food cart, but they were like
Yeah.
I remember they were always blue, and like they always had someone there, and like you could get like cookies,
a little
salads,
quick snack.
Yeah, a little quick snack stuff. Yeah.
Do you remember like what was the best food there at the time? I think for us was Cajun fries.
Whoa.
Did you guys serve Cajun fries
What?
Oh,
I don't remember that.
Oh man.
I guess
those were
Arby
the
wasn't
best.
really that cultured. You know what I mean?
It has the so it's like this. I want to say it's
I
like
know what you
the,
mean.
it's similar to the steak fries, but with a little bit more crumble and
Dang, that sounds good.
and like McDonald's
And spices,
like
yeah.
McDonald's fries with spices. Yeah,
Ooh.
and you can add cheese like you do
Oh,
7-Eleven.
Yeah, we had like wedges with cheese, like cheese fries.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that we had the wedge fries, and then they had like they would put like nacho cheese on it or whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like was that only like it wasn't available every day.
Yeah, there was also chili cheese fries for $1.25.
Oh, yeah.
I
$1.25.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
yeah, I remember that specifically.
Yeah, I remember
because,
everything was like 2 something.
yeah, well, yeah, inflation,
That's nuts because I remember when $3 was like, damn, that's a lot,
I know.
right?
I was like, I got $3. Guess what I could get today?
My mom gave me
A
$10
pizza
this
and
week.
a soda.
yeah.
$2.25 pizza and a soda.
I think we had like and then on those carts they had the little Caesars personal pants. I think.
Yeah,
Yep,
Those
those
are
are
the-
the best.
Yeah, because
I
it
think
was
they had hot pockets too. You guys?
Hot Pocket? No, I don't know about those.
that was
Oh,
at
you
the,
know
at the
what?
ASB store.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was-
Go
Wait,
to a different.
So how was your ASB store?
Oh, it was all right.
Like your experiences.
I mean, to
Open.
me, it felt like visiting a hole in the wall because it was literally a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because remember, it was like it's in the back. Like, do you remember
The back, yeah.
the big lawn?
but that's where you get the good candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
Like the
good
nerd
candy?
strips.
Nerd ropes.
Yeah, the nerd ropes.
ropes.
Yeah,
Like the kind of stuff you'd see like in a regular store. It was like that there, and then like if you had the carts and stuff that they were talking about,
those
it-
trolley eggs.
yeah, it didn't have as the good
Oh.
things. Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, when we took the tour, we went to our ASB store, and so it was. I want to say it was a little off right before the library, but they extended it to look like a college store. So
Dang.
they had a bunch of merch, stickers, sweaters. I was like, geez, I felt like I was on campus of like SDSU or something.
yeah. I mean, like it's that whole thing where
Go change with the times, or you're getting left behind. I guess.
well, I mean, they also improve stuff. They get
funding.
They
and all
admittedly
that
get more
stuff.
funding, which should probably go to teachers, but that's a whole other topic. But they improved the school. Like I said, when we were going, when I was going to RB, right, the pool wasn't built yet.
Mhm.
Wait, RB has a pool?
It has a pool now. Yeah,
Yeah, it,
No.
it
Like-
was built
like-
my senior year.
yeah. That's what I was talking about. That's why I went back
Yeah.
and I saw it. I was like, there's a pool now. Like,
How many lanes is it? Just
It's pretty
like,
big.
Is
man.
it tracks and it
It's
has
like
a
the
plate?
15 freeway.
Yeah.
Like
It's
five lanes.
It's huge, dude.
Does it have like a kiddie pool too for recreational, or is it?
No, I
No,
don't
it's just
think
strictly
so.
swim?
Not that I don't think. Yeah, I think it's strictly.
Yeah, the water polo
Yeah.
team.
I think they
too,
have that
then.
as part of like PE now too.
Yeah.
They have swim as
Oh,
part
man.
of the thing.
Shoot, imagine I can't even swim. You gotta go swim, bro. Oh,
Or
man.
maybe you could go and learn how to swim.
Yeah,
Right?
see,
That would've
that's-
been nice.
Yeah, that would have
Yeah.
been nice.
The
But
pool,
it's
the pool
okay.
wasn't
It's
built when
okay
you
'cause,
graduated,
know,
right?
I didn't want to take my shirt off in high school anyway. So.
Oh, you had a long sleeve tee kind of thing?
Huh?
One of those like long sleeve tee in the pool?
No, just short sleeves fine.
Short sleeve.
Maybe a little sando.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
little tank
shorts
top.
on?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
just boxers.
Well,
No
high,
button.
high school insecurities. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
all every
Especially around the cool kids, right? They're always like the
yeah,
most swole.
like swollest fools. You know, like man, are you really 17? You look like you're 25 already, fool.
Look like Zac Efron,
Yeah,
right?
man.
And that's why they be getting 25-year-olds to play teenagers.
Oh.
Oh man.
Dude, so from the ASB store, we went to our home ec room. You guys ever take home ec?
No. I mean,
the
not
closest thing-
exact, Yeah.
The closest thing that we had at home ec, and it was a class that I took, was ROP restaurant.
Mhm.
Oh, you mentioned that, yeah.
Yeah. So ROP, I forgot what ROP exactly stands for, but I remember taking it because like you could use it as like a credit or something, or work experience if you wanted to work in the food industry or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun because like you literally had like, you know, a full oven and like all the cooking utensils and stuff like that. And the stuff that we would learn, actually, we would be serving to teachers. So it kind of served twofold. It's like, you know, teachers have
Yeah.
somewhere to eat, and then the kids get like experience and stuff.
Yeah.
And what's really cool was like, I think one of my friends took that class and now he's like a chef at some,
Oh, nice.
Hotel, whatever now,
That's,
too.
that's cool to hear.
That's what's up.
yeah. I mean, like he reminds me of it every time because like at the time, I think in high school, like he didn't know what he wanted to do. And I told him to take this class with me.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
because of you, he became a chef.
Like I still don't take credit. I just wanted to have a friend to like, you know, have fun with in the class. Like I didn't want to take this like class, like I didn't know anyone or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he always makes a big deal about it. But like, I mean, that goes back to like your whole high school reunion. I told you last time too, when I went to my 10-year, like, yeah, I went with like some of my friends or whatever that wanted to go just to check it out. But like, you would get people that you just don't know who remembers you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That was a good feeling. Like how
I
you were
told
talking
you,
about
yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
I was like, I was just like, I'm probably not gonna get that because, like I said, my friends weren't there with me. But I got that, and I was like, damn, I didn't know you remembered all that stuff.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know who remembers what you
Yeah.
kind of did. And that always kind of
Yeah.
goes back to my whole like life philosophy where just try and be the best person you can to everyone. Like, even though if you're having a tough day, like, because you never know what anyone else is going through, and you don't know how much that's going to affect that person, right? Like, whatever might be kind of small for you might be like the biggest thing in someone's like life,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like, when you went over there, what was the biggest thing that someone remembered you that you did not expect? Like, or was it just like a casual, it's like, you know, you just shared a class and you didn't think that they would remember you kind of thing? Was it like that level?
I can't. I mean, after 4 beers, I can't.
Fool, you're not even on your second.
No, I'm talking about 4 beers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Nadine doesn't drink.
Sure. Oh,
and
so
we
you
get-
got to drink for 2.
And we got drink tickets.
Nice.
And I had 4 craft beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I
I think I got like 394s. I was just like, let's just keep it consistent.
Yeah.
'cause,
Right.
I wanna
Right.
get a-
You don't want to mix. You don't want to mix for
I
sure.
want to get a boo there, right?
Yeah.
And they remember you for that.
Yeah.
No,
Aren't you the kid that shit your pants?
no, it was just one of those moments where it's just like when people see you and they're like, "Hey," and you didn't really spend majority of your time with that person, but maybe a couple of classes.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you catch up. Those are the moments I liked. And then,
Told ya.
Yeah, and then people that just briefly like, you know, share their stories and like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you remember that. Like
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Yeah.
That felt good. But going back to this home ec class, I remember my experience. It was like you remember elementary school, like elementary school classrooms. It looked like that when I went to high school with a bunch of ovens. and then you'd have the desk there because you'd have to, I don't know, do the reading and do prep work first, and then you get into the cooking room or whatever, cooking area at the time.
Yeah,
we walked into the home ec room, and it was like, wait, are we on the set of Hell's Kitchen?
They upgraded.
They got that
huh?
KitchenAid stainless steel.
They had, I want to say they had a full on like restaurant kitchen. Then you have a prep kitchen. Then you have another, like all the conventional ovens, all that stuff, and then a walk-in. I don't know if it's freezer or cooler, fridge.
My god!
They did like I didn't want to go in there. I think we were strapped on time, and then we're just like, let's keep it moving.
Oh, you just basically just go.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what's this? This is a fridge, and I was like, jeez.
Yeah, because ours, like, you have to remember this is early 2000s, so a lot of our equipment that was there that I remember, it basically was like,
I think it was just like multiple fridges.
No, it was like late 80s, early 90s look, because the way the room was, it's like imagine like a big square, and like all around the side you had like different ovens or whatever, and then like the little like maybe a side table where you have like all your utensils and stuff at every station, and in the middle we had all the desks and stuff. For like when she would do lectures and stuff like that for people to sit in, and they were also the long tables. So there wasn't like individual desks; it was just long tables. We would do that, and then when it would be time to cook, we would kind of push them a little bit. That way we have room to kind of like walk around. Yeah. So I don't know how it is now. I mean, shout outs to Miss Gavin. Like she was
that is her name.
Yeah.
You guys have a good memory. You remember a lot of your teachers' names.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because that's how it is. That's what I'm saying.
Those are the impactful. Those are the ones that made an impact in your life. If you remember their names.
Exactly. I don't know
or ruined it. No,
Hey, positive or negative, it still left an impression. That's how you remember. That's how you remember things. But what's it like? I don't think they have that anymore, because I remember my friend that got inspired to be a chef and all that. Like he kept in touch with her like all these years and stuff like that. Like I think she like teaches at another place or something, because I think RB got rid of the ROP restaurant program. So I don't know. I don't even know if that exists anymore. Like I haven't been at school.
I don't know what RB's doing these days.
Yeah, I mean, one of these days.
So are you going into your 20 year or not?
I don't know. Well,
I say just do it. Like,
well, no, because when I did the 10-year, it was basically they like you had a whole tour of the school. Yeah. We didn't do that. And then like this year, it seems like they're just meeting at the brewery or whatever.
I feel like more people will come out though, because it was a smaller group because it was during the day for the tour, but at night everything was popping. And a lot more people came out rather than the 10-year. I was talking to Nadine about this. And I think for us, we didn't go to 10-year because we're like, I feel like we're still brand new to this. We're still trying to figure things out. I feel like
it's been,
and we're like, we see them around. That was our mentality. Like 20 years apart, everyone's in their careers or they're doing other things, businesses, whatever the case is. People have kids and, all that stuff.
Yeah, like I said, our 20 years is a 2-day thing. One of them is at the brewery, and then the second one is like a family day thing. So
that's dope.
Yeah, I'll let you know how mine is in 2 years.
You should go. Like,
is that 20 year for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You bring a couple guesses.
5, 25. Yeah.
I think we take both. Like the only reason I kind of want to go.
You gotta pay for the ticket though.
Yeah, the ticket for the brewery is like $90. So
that's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but it was like,
well, my mentality.
Beer.
My mentality was like, oh, we're paying $90 for 2 beers. This is before everything, like before all that stuff. But they were showing like, all right, this is what it pays for. And I think like it was food, the two drink tickets, the DJ, the photo booth, all of that. I'm like, this is definitely worth $90.
Yeah,
for the amount of work. And so now that we're talking about it, shout out to the 20-year committee, because I felt like they did a lot of work in just prepping this. Like I didn't expect to go on a tour of our campus, and all the nostalgic feelings it brought back was pretty cool. So shout out to you guys, because not everyone knows how it is to throw an event. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, event planning. Yeah,
event planning.
Yeah.
It's not just hey, show up.
Yeah,
right. It's a lot of coordinating. You got to coordinate with all the vendors. You got to make
you got to pay the vendors. You got to collect the money. All this.
Yeah, collecting the money.
And I talked to one of the committee members, and they said they planned it months in advance, like half a year. Even if
that sounds about right for an event like that. That's about a good.
But people don't see that, and I liked well, maybe this is like the behind the scenes. it takes a lot of effort. So
Yeah.
But from there we went to the engineering room.
Engineering room.
See,
This
now
is
that.
I didn't take it, so I can't really say anything about
What's
it.
crazy is like Mira Mesa, like they have a lot of cool stuff that we didn't really actually have.
Really, I
over.
would have thought
No.
if you go up north more, you have the most funding, the
No, dude.
coolest things.
No.
I thought the coolest thing that stuck out was they had a 3D printer there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a new
That's
hotness.
huge.
Yeah, that's
man.
yeah. I was like, what? And then a laser printer. And
Oh, like a laser engraving printer.
yeah,
Oh,
I was just
okay.
like-
I was like, what's special about a laser
Black
printer?
or black in color laser.
Yeah.
yeah,
just laser.
Yeah,
laser jet.
yeah.
A laser engraver.
Laser engraver. My
Oh,
bad. I was
okay.
like,
Yeah, yeah,
for a
yeah.
second, I was like, what are you guys talking about? I was like, I got it. No,
I was
they
like, I
had
got a laser printer at my
I know.
no, it was a laser.
I was like, what's special about that? I was like, you ain't seen a laser printer before?
I was like,
No
whoa.
Wi-Fi.
It
It prints so fast.
Like Stone Age, like
It's like that, but laser.
Yeah,
what
that's
it is.
cool.
yeah. So
Laser
laser
engraver.
engraver printer,
That's
where
crazy.
I don't know if it was the teacher. I felt like it was the teacher that was there working during the weekend, and it's funny because she acted like. Oh, there's people here because she had
She didn't know?
She had open toe shoes, and I was like, hold up, are you doing something for your business? Like, do you have an Etsy account? Because she had open toe shoes. She's like, oh, I'm not dressed like I don't know, professionally or casually, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
She's kind of dressed down like pajamas and all that stuff, right? Or like sweats or something.
Yeah.
Don't tell them how I live.
Yeah. But she was showing us. She was engraving like awards and those like those glass
nice.
awards.
Yeah,
And I was like, shit, this is if I had a Etsy account, I'd go here all the time and just make something and sell it from here.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if they have a laser engraver, but I know that the Central Public Library downtown has a 3D printer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can just use it. You just sign up for it.
And then
Oh.
how much do you pay? Do you just pay per use or
I think you have
time?
to. I think you just have to provide for your own
like
material,
The plastic,
the plastic.
whatever it is.
Okay.
yeah.
They don't provide that.
I don't,
Or you can't purchase
well,
it.
I mean, like I don't think you can buy it there. They just have it there for public use, and that's really cool because like I like that for like public libraries. Like it's free for everyone to kind of
Yeah.
use. You just
Yeah.
have to supply your own stuff.
Yeah.
I might be wrong, but like just check the website.
I thought like going into each building, it was just one of those like wow moments. Like they caught up with the times,
Yeah.
and I was impressed. It made me even think like, shoot, like it made me proud to be an alumni.
There you go.
If I had the money, I'd
That's what's
donate.
up.
You know, like that's how I felt. You know,
Yeah, but you got a mortgage. So
yeah, we
you
got
know.
mortgage, so you know,
Yeah.
they can donate to me if anything. But after that, we went to I think it was the auto mechanics room.
What the heck, dude?
Auto mechanic. Wait,
Yeah.
you guys didn't have auto?
No,
mechanics?
dude.
We, like I said, yeah,
What?
we didn't have
I thought
any
it
of
was
these
standard.
like other.
No, dude. Like
Things.
auto
Art-
mechanics. Like I didn't see that until
Yeah.
Miramar,
Yeah, I
until
think.
college.
Yeah, and I think like there was this thing where like if you wanted to take auto, you would have to go to Mount Carmel because they actually had an auto, like an auto bay,
Yeah,
but we ourselves did
like
not
a whole
have one.
bay. For
Yeah, like an auto class. Yeah.
yeah.
Because when we stepped in, I felt like we were in. I take my car to Toyota a lot, and I felt like it had a bay like that.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 to 6 cars deep,
That's cool.
with lights like this, and those jacks where you can bring them up.
Yeah.
And they had like automobiles. I felt like one of the cars was probably the principal's car. They were getting fixed because there's like this Mercedes Benz and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so they had a bunch of equipment there. From there, we went to the weight room. So I guess
Okay. Yeah. Weights we had.
weights we had, but when I was going there, the weight room was like across the way, like towards
Right.
the end of the school. But they actually expanded the weight room. Shout out to Coach Thompson. Coach Thompson passed away. I forgot how he passed away. He was our football coach.
Aw.
When I played football, and I think it said, "Thank you, Coach Tompy," or something like that. Dedicated to him on the weight room wall. It had a bunch of golf carts there too.
Mhm.
And just weights, like a little 24-hour fitness
Oh.
Dang.
style weights. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys had weight rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
because like what was
For like sports.
for
right? They
sports
had to
and
have
like
a weight
they
room,
also
yeah.
had that for PE. Like you could take weight training as
Yeah,
a
you
PE
take weight-
course. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, that was it. I feel like, RB was just really, it was just all about just straight scholastic stuff,
Yeah.
like in a classroom kind of stuff, and then sports stuff.
One of those schools where like you can't get a job playing video games all day.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were more about the
Yeah, I guess
academics.
yeah.
And like RB was like known for having a high academic. Like I
Yeah.
think they prided themselves. I think they still do. Like
And
on their
band.
tests. Yeah,
Band was
yeah.
always a thing up there.
Yeah.
The band room was like huge. So
Yeah.
yeah.
and I mean, we could unpack that, a little bit. Like, why do schools like Rancho Bernardo focus more on academics, and then schools like Mary Mesa, Mount Carmel, which have certain reputations, allow you to focus on like auto mechanics and go into these kind of career oriented.
Oh, tell us why art. What's your theory?
I don't
What's your
know. I
theory?
guess that's a question for
For what?
for the
America?
audience. Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really do wish like more high schools had more vocational stuff.
Yeah.
Because like, what is it? Especially for restaurant, like taking the restaurant class, that taught me how to like cook for myself.
Yeah.
Like I still have my all the notes I took in high school for all the recipes and stuff.
What?
I still have it. Yeah.
You got to share that.
All right, I'll see if I can find it. Like, because
It's like how to make a cheese quesadilla.
no, we made like
Rhymes.
Hey man, I still do that with a lot of things.
Do you?
It's still good. Yeah.
It's so fun, right?
Yeah. It's just a little flair. Yeah.
Extra saltiness from the elbows, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my restaurant notes were still
That's
pretty
nuts.
useful. Yeah.
Dang.
Cool.
Like little T is teaspoon, big T is tablespoon.
Okay, that didn't work for me because I always
Just
my
forget two
handwriting
T's, TT.
my handwriting is all caps. So
Yeah, that's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
me too. I wrote in all caps.
Yeah.
It's hard to write in, like, even to
Yeah,
this
I don't
day.
even know how to do lowercase anymore. I barely do lowercase.
because it's all straight lines, And then like even if you do a curved line, it's just one curved line. Like
R S.
Did you ever do cursive in high school?
not in high school,
wrote-
no.
That was hard because it was
Yeah,
hard
like
to read it
elementary
back.
school.
Elementary school.
It's only it was only in elementary school, and I think when I had to sign up for like a bank account and stuff like that, when my dad took me to do that,
Yeah.
he said sign in cursive, and so like for the longest time, I had the proper written cursive
Yeah.
as my signature, and then when I would look at my dad's signature, it's like yours is just like a scribble. It's like. Why can't I do that? It's like, well, you learn this way, so you do that.
Yeah.
And then like eventually, like when I got to renew all my
Make it
stuff, I was
your
like,
own.
no, I'll just get my own. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's like I put the big J and then squiggle lines.
Yeah.
Big V, squiggle lines, and then I
Big
do one of these
initial,
loops.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
Show me where the spot.
they don't even teach cursive in schools anymore. I don't.
No, I don't even think they teach people how to write anymore.
Yeah.
Like some people be struggling just writing.
Well, I mean, like they have a different way of teaching nowadays. The only reason why I know
Yeah.
is because like I still teach piano, so I still talk to my kids like what they do for homework and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And like a lot of them, you get the biggest thing that a lot of people complain about is like the Common Core math, which
Yeah, I heard that changed.
yeah.
It's like some kind of grid thing.
Well, it's
I
like
don't
it's like a grid thing. Like I understand when I actually looked into it, like I understand it a lot more what they're trying to do
Yeah.
instead of like the way we learn with like math. It's just straightforward.
Straightforward.
It's straightforward.
Try to memorize it.
Yeah, try to memorize it like
Use
that.
your fingers for all the multiples of 9.
Your toes too.
Yeah.
No, I actually learned how to like I do base 12. So I did like the Egyptians do, where like
I do third base.
I go for the home run. You know what I'm saying?
no, you got the 3 segments on each finger, so you can count up to 12 instead of just 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't forget what I was saying.
So band room.
Yeah,
I mean, let's segue to the band room since
Sure.
we're talking about instruments.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
from the weight room, we walked over to the band room, and you know that Disney Symphony in LA? I don't know what the building's called. You guys know what I'm talking
I
about.
know
right?
the big
Yeah,
silver building,
silver
right?
building,
Yeah.
building.
So it was something like that. It wasn't silver, but it was that humongous,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Where when you first walk in, it's like this big. I felt like it was a Coliseum type room where the back wall was filled with a cage of different instruments. It wrapped around, and I want to say this complex here, along with maybe if this complex was 8 complexes together, like
Dang.
four. No, probably 5 and 5. It was a huge Coliseum type area, and that didn't cover the whole band room. In the back, you had these little silos of practice areas, where it looked like a submarine. You can see the person inside practicing, but it's a sound room.
Soundproof room. Yeah.
It's like
in each classroom.
no hard corners and stuff in there probably either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acoustics.
And like offices
Yeah.
back there, and pictures of old like band members and like what do you call it? Like those group pictures.
Group pictures.
So it was like basically I don't know
Like a class picture.
yeah like a class
pic.
picture.
Like a class picture.
Dance class.
But it also had
Group
the
picture.
but it also had the color guard team on the bottom.
Yeah.
You guys do that?
They
for
would
RB?
lay it down. Yeah, I have like 2 of those. My sister has like 2 of them, or 3 or 4 of them. I forgot how many
Oh, your
years
sister
she did.
was
She did color
okay.
guard. She did the color guard. I think she did it.
She did the color guard.
She did the color
She-
guard.
she did the color guard,
She
huh?
did the color guard. Color guard.
So
Color card.
yeah, so it was crazy to see that because I saw it was our class too, and I think my sister was in there. She did color guard as well, but we didn't get. I didn't get to really go through all the hallways because we were pressed on time. Like, all right, let's wrap it up, and I wanted to see everything else too.
Yeah.
They had and in the same room towards the back, they had a orchestra room, just all the string
Oh wow.
instruments. And I was like, geez, this is our
wild.
band room now?
Yeah, that makes me wonder.
Like, what was your
how it
band
is.
room like at?
Honestly, it just felt like a big room.
It's just
with,
a big. It's like a big multi-purpose room.
Yeah, with like cupboards so everyone can store their instruments there. Yeah, they had like like closet, like large closet space for all the big like instruments like tubas and percussion and all that stuff. Office space, but I mean, yeah, it wasn't anything like too amazing.
Yeah.
Like I remember like we would practice each section, like just the trumpets practice with the trumpets, flutes with the flutes, whatever. And we would actually just be like out in the open. Flutes playing with the flutes. We would just be like out. We'd just bring a chair, go outside, and then that's where we would practice. We didn't have like extra space for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why like after school you would hear.
Still
You could hear.
Oh,
it
you
out
can hear
there.
from the parking lot.
You can hear it because they're practicing and stuff. And plus, like I would go there and like just chill with my friends, like practicing outside or whatever. And like a lot of the times, like you could do that and watch color guard practice too, because it's like they're just practicing on the field right next to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think from there, we were just, going through other classrooms. I remember Mr. Zois's class. He was our math teacher. He was a really cool guy. I felt like he was like our age at the time. From there, we went to our football field. I think the only major changes was they added turf since we left, and a good track around it.
Like a cleaner looking track.
Like a cleaner track. Yeah, I felt like it was like Olympic track. Or
Yeah, I
something.
remember when Mary Mesa got that turf.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I remember like when marching band would go there, I was like, "Damn, this is crazy."
Oh, when you were playing?
Well, when I was,
Or I
playing.
mean, not playing. When you were,
in high school.
yeah,
when I
when
was,
you were playing.
yeah, when I was playing my
Yeah.
trumpet. Yeah, when I was in band.
I was thinking you were in color guard for some reason for a
Oh,
quick
no,
second.
no, no.
Yeah,
I could see it.
I can see it.
I mean, I did learn a little bit, through my sister. So
Yeah.
Flipping the rifle.
little J toss.
Yeah.